Profiles in Cinemania, Tim Russ. Wind sweeps over the desert. Twin alien suns beat down with unforgiving heat. Several important-looking men with spherical helmets desperately search the sands with a giant comb. Their superiors ask them about their progress. One man looks up to announce with frustration,
"We ain't found shit!"
That wonderful man was played by the equally wonderful Tim Russ. Spaceballs, a 1987 parody of Star Wars, is only one of several notable roles to which Tim has brought his talents. Tim Russ's career spans 4 decades. He has appeared on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hannah Montana, iCarly, Arrested Development, Criminal Minds, and the cultured, highbrow, critically acclaimed feature film Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No. Despite these more mundane meat-and-potatoes roles, and many others in sitcoms and crime dramas, it was Tim's passion for science fiction that formed a through line in his career. He has appeared in Swamp Thing, The Orville, Amazing Stories, the 80s reboot of The Twilight Zone, and the Glenn A. Larson vehicle The Highwayman, a near-future series which was often described as a cross between Mad Max and Knight Rider, and was both high concept and short-lived. He is also one of the only actors to have played legendary blues musician Robert Johnson in The Crossroads, a time-travel fantasy that also includes Karate Kid star Ralph Macchio. Speaking of sci-fi and fantasy, Tim Russ's biggest fan base derives from his work in one of the most beloved science fiction franchises of all time, Star Trek. He played in no fewer than 3 Star Trek television series and a feature film, and is best recognized as Lieutenant Commander Tuvok in Star Trek Voyager, a character who broke boundaries by simultaneously being the first executive officer of color and the first Vulcan of color to appear in the franchise. In addition to Tuvok, Tim's Star Trek credits include an engineer for the Enterprise D in Next Generation, a Klingon mercenary in Deep Space Nine, and a tactical officer on the Enterprise B in the feature film Generations. He also reprises his role as Tuvok in the Deep Space Nine Mirror Universe episode Through the Looking Glass, and the fan-produced series Star Trek Renegades, which he produced. His Trek credits even extend to video games, including Voyager Elite Force and Star Trek Online. Along with his Trek-themed video game voice work, Tim also holds credits in some of the biggest fantasy and sci-fi game franchises out there: The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and World of Warcraft. But of course, Tim doesn't stop there. He's also a producer/director for series such as Dick Dixter, Roddenberry on Patrol, Bloomers, Relic, and Junkie, and is a lifelong musician. He currently leads a band called the Tim Russ Crew. You can find several of their albums on iTunes and CD Baby, and their music videos on YouTube. Not one to be limited to the arts, Tim also excels in the sciences. He's an avid astronomer. The data he gathers has been used by professional and academic institutions, especially his work on occultations, which are periods in which an object passes in front of a background star, and the distorted light we receive tells us information about that object blocking the star. From science fact to science fiction, Tim Russ has quite the resume, and we eagerly look forward to what he does next. This has been another Profile in Cinemania. This episode was written by Andre Luke Martinez and Ethan Ireland, and was performed by Daniel Scribner. Sound design and editing by Ethan Ireland. Music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Profiles in Cinemania is a product of the Cinemania Society, LLC.